Societal pressures are changing the workplace at a pace we've never seen before.
We should, evolve.
Our lunch breaks are staggered to prevent wasting time.
Helen, I'm hungry.
Human beings were not meant to sit in little cubicles staring at computer screens all day.
I feel so cooped up in this place.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Let's begin today's Monday show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. With $781 million in global box office receipts, Wonder Woman has already broken records as the highest-grossing movie directed by a woman. Now, Warner Brothers, the studio behind the film, wants the action movie to break another glass ceiling. Although executives haven't commented publicly on their plans, they have internally discussed launching an award season campaign for the movie in the hopes of making it the first comic book film ever nominated for Best Picture. The studio will also support Patty Jenkins for Best Director, which would also be groundbreaking. No director of a comic book film, not even Christopher Nolan, has ever been nominated. Stephen Colbert will produce a half-hour animated comedy series for Showtime about Donald Trump. The show will spoof the Trump administration and the president's family and will air this fall. The animated Trump character has been featured on Colbert's election night special for Showtime, as well as on his nightly talk show. Whoa, check out the new trailer for Charlize Theron's Atomic Blonde. The announcer, like most guys, is very interested in this movie.
I've got your shoe.
This weekend, Charlize Theron is an undercover agent. Hard to be undercover when you're 6'2" with the heels and an atomic blonde.
I love you.
That's too bad.
Sorry, fella, she hooks up with a French chick.
So you made contact with the French operative?
Obviously.
And sometimes wears a black wig. It's like getting two Charlize Therons for the price of one. And if you like Scarlett Johansson action films, she's not in this one, but Charlize Theron is like a stretched out Scarlett Johansson. And she fights and kicks. We mentioned the French chick. And shoots.
This only ends one way. A bullet.
Never mind that the accent comes and goes. She is the total package. Man, would I like to... I deserve that. Atomic Blonde, now showing.
Well, this week's big news story appears to be a guy they call the Mooch picking on someone named Reynolds. Is this the U.S. government or a Happy Days rerun? Yes, the new White House Communications Director, Anthony Scaramucci, is on a real tear to stop leaks from the White House. We know this because someone in the White House leaked it. First Lady Melania Trump announced that her first solo international trip will be to Toronto in September. The purpose of her trip hasn't been announced. I'm guessing sanctuary. Kid Rock is launching an effort to get his fans to register to vote. And if that works, the next step is getting them to shower, find a job, and not drink before noon. Forbes has released the list of the highest-earning comedians. Jerry Seinfeld tops, followed by Chris Rock, Louis C.K., and Kim Jong-un. Jersey Shore star Pauly D has reportedly broken up with former Danity Kane member Aubrey O'Day. In a related story, some tool from a show you hate is no longer dating a terrible singer from a group you've never heard of. Kim Kardashian's surrogate is 3 months pregnant. Not carrying the baby will allow Kim more time to attend to her busy schedule of doing nothing. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. The story is Justin Bieber canceled his remaining 14 tour dates because he's redirecting his life to Christ. Upon hearing this, Christ said, "Thanks, but I'm good." Hey, Biebs, clearly nobody gives a f***. Taco Bell announced it will begin selling a potato rito, which is beef, cheese, potatoes, and chipotle spice wrapped in a tortilla for $1. Or for the same nutritional value, just eat the dollar. Hey tacos, nobody gives a f***. And Coca-Cola is replacing Coke Zero with something called Coke Zero Sugar. Zero as in my interest in trying it. Hey Zeros, nobody gives a f***. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito. Tuesdays and Thursdays, NSS Live.